What's going on, guys? Finlet with Sal here, and today we're going to be talking about what personal finance is and what it is not. Personal finance is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not going to be something that's going to have you living this luxurious yacht life off of week one. It's not something that's going to have you pulling in and out of the market because of some graphs and what some triangles are telling you to do. Personal finance is, however, a journey. It's a journey that encompasses multiple financial literacy topics that once you have a baseline understanding for and a good foundation, should put you in a better position to carry out your own financial affairs and take care of your personal finances, dependent on what your goals are. That's the key here. One of the most important things when it comes to personal finances are setting goals. Because what my goals look like are going to be completely different than what Michaela, my girlfriend's goals look like, or your goals look like as viewers. On this channel, we're going to be talking about a variety of topics, but not limited to the following: budgeting, saving for emergencies, investing for retirement, managing income and expenses, which is slightly different than budgeting, debt control, and even a baseline understanding for taxes, which is always a hot topic. Budgeting. Budgeting is probably one of the most important financial literacy topics there are, because it really sets the plan for how you're going to be spending your money. That's all budgeting is. Budgeting is just a plan for where you're going to spend your income and how you allocate to different expenses. It's very hard to improve your financial situation and your financial picture if you don't even understand a couple things, like where's your money going? Who is it going to? What is it going for? How much is going out of your accounts, and when is it leaving your accounts? Without that baseline understanding, or at least an idea, you're going to find yourself having a very difficult situation understanding your own personal financial situation. Saving for emergencies. This one is super important and often overlooked. Everyone should have a rainy day fund or an emergency fund, because life happens to everyone and it does not care about how much you make or how much of a high earner you are. And typically, life has a funny way of humbling you when you least expect it. So you want to make sure you appropriately prepare for those type of unplanned situations or events. Managing expenses and income. Now, this is one of my favorite topics, and it comes from a book called The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley. I recommend it to anyone if they want to get a better idea for how to build wealth. The book discusses how most of the millionaires in this country are actually people that just live below their means. They're not these flashy homeowners or these flashy car owners. They're honestly just income earners who live below their means and put a lot in appreciating assets and save or invest for the future. Investing for retirement is going to be another important topic that we talk about, and it is my favorite. This is typically what most people think of when they think of personal finances. They think of, where should I put my money? What stock should I invest in? But it actually goes so much more deeper than that. I can't think of one person who has voluntarily told me, Sal, I want to work until I'm 70 or 80 years old. And so long as your means of producing an income are tied to your ability to show up to work or show up to the site and put in manual labor and time, you may find yourself in a very difficult position come the latter years of your life. Another important topic we'll be talking about is debt control. Debt is a major issue in the United States, especially for people around my age, kind of that millennial generation, because they are bombarded with student loan debt. They don't have a good grasp on credit card debt, and they don't really have a baseline understanding for what good debt is or bad debt. You want to make sure that you're leveraging as much good debt as possible to build and accumulate wealth, and limit however much bad debt you are so you're not finding yourself in much of a hole. And then lastly, but not limited to, we're going to be talking about how taxes function. Taxes are an important part of personal finance, and it's important to know different terms and different concepts, like how much is my employer withholding? What is a deduction? What is a credit? All these things combined can really help you get a better baseline for where you are and what bracket you fall in terms of the progressive tax system. And if you don't know what that means, it's okay, because we'll be talking about that later on in our channel. And like always, if you find any of this channel useful, or if you know of anyone that can benefit from it, please share their way. I'm looking to educate as many people as I can. So hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification so you know when I post my new videos, and I look forward to getting lit with everyone. Let's grow together. See you guys.